Whoop whoop and welcome to the Batgirljamie Show. Tonight I'm going to talk about my favorite book series, the Twilight Saga. And I'm going to tell you, these books are about vampires. It's about a human who falls in love with a vampire. And his covenant, his family stops at nothing to protect her from the bad vamps and all that. But this book, the books, it's a series and there's four books and a side book to the whole saga. They're written by Stephanie Meyer, and I say they're awesome. This book, the books are so much better than the movies, and I got a bookmark for each book. I bought all these books myself, except for two of them. This one I bought them each when I got done with one. I got these bookmarkers at Myers for $2. I don't know if they have them anymore. Then we've got Eclipse. This is the most accurate book to the movie to the book. This is my bookmark for that one. This is my absolute favorite one of them all. I absolutely love the story, and I love how Edward will just stop at nothing to protect her, and how Jacob's willing to forget his problem with Edward because he's jealous. And I can't really say what Jacob is, but most of y'all know he's a werewolf. So I'm just going to say it and throw that in there. The fact they don't like each other, because you can just know that from the first book. And the fact that they stop at nothing to protect her and want to protect her. And then there's this book that's a side book of that came out after all the Twilight books. This is like basically the fifth one. And it's The Short Second Life of Bree Tanner. And it's basically the vampire that they wanted to let live out of the people that were trying to get the bad vamps the new vamps that the bad vamp made. This is the girl that they were going to let live because she was basically innocent out of the whole thing. And my Aunt Rosemary bought me this book, and I want to say thank you. And I don't have a bookmarker for this one. And then we've got the Breaking Dawn book, which is the fourth book in the Twilight Saga. And this is a very good book, but very protectable at the end. And this is the bookmark I got. My dad bought me this book. Thank you, Daddy. I love this book. It's one of my absolute favorite books. Then I've got a Twilight Director's Notebook. And it's got pages like this. And it looks like this. And I've got a couple bookmarkers in this one. I've got this one that my aunt bought me for my birthday. Oh, it's upside down. Thank you, Aunt Rosemary. I love this bookmarker. It's like so awesome. I love the picture on it. I keep this protected. I love how they got jewels on them. She knew that I would love that. And then I've got this other bookmarker that I bought. It's basically Edward and Bella, and it looks like the cover of the first book after the movie came out. It's basically the movie cover. I love Edward and Bella. I love the whole romance around it, and it's so romantic how he'll stop at nothing to protect her because he loves Bella with all his heart. He was 101 years old, and that's the first person he could feel like he wanted to be with. And this is what the cover of the book looks like. And it's hardcover, and I had to have it to add to my collection. I collect Twilight books. I haven't read the comic version of it yet, and I'm kind of skeptical about reading it, but these are great vampire books. I have to say I am a god-awful vampire addict and god-awful vampire book addict, and I love to read, and I love vampire books. And if you like vampire books, most people like it. Most girls like Twilight Saga. Well, I know a lot of people that have read them that like them. And I just have to say I like them. And I love them. And I gotta show you my posters. I even like them enough to have posters of them. Edward Cullen. and the Bad Vamps, Twilight, Edward and Bella. I just thought you'd like to see my posters. I know I might have showed you before, but that's just a way to let you guys see more about my posters. And the poster in back, I know you guys seen that before. That's just going to be my new poster for my books, my background, and my Shaggy 2 Dope poster, which I know y'all, my Juggler family, love that poster. I'm so utterly saddened because you can't get the Violent J version of that poster. That's the only reason I got the Jersey Shore poster. I ended up getting that. It's because I could not get the I couldn't get the Violent J poster, and I love the Jersey Shore. That's my favorite, one of my most favorite reality shows. But this is my review on it, and I give them a 5 out of 5 stars. And I also, a little bit of Twilight news, or Stephanie Meyer's news, as I might say. I heard they're making The Host into a movie. Oh, and also, if you've read The Host, I'm skeptical about reading it because I'm not sure, because I don't think it would be. I heard it's not like Twilight. It's something to do with aliens or outer space or something, and wasn't sure I'd like it. But I want to know what you guys think of it if you've read it, and let me know, because I might read it when I'm done with some of the books that I've got to read. I've got a stack of books like yay high to read, so. And one of them is Interview with the Vampire, and then the rest of my True Blood books, which are the Sookie Stackhouse books by Charlene Harris, which are 2 thumbs up. Okay, that's all I've got to say. Peace out, and much clown love to the Juggalo family.